What's up everybody, Chris Call here, Healthy Living with Chris Call, and today and for the next couple of days we're in Jordan, so stay tuned. Hello.
Is it you?
Yes.
My name is Lizzie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Please.
All right, thank you. Do border control to Jordan right now from Eilat. Oh, all right, I guess we're heading to the signs that say to Jordan. We got the passport control. Welcome to Jordan.
Please, prepare your passport in hand, no paper inside, just your passport clearly, please.
I think we've shown our passport a few times now.
Can I have your passport, please?
Well, we need one.
Yeah, he just wants to have a look. Of course he did. تفضل سيدي.
So we're going to check out the visitor center.
It's over there. Okay, I'll see you.
All right.
Thank you.
Shukran.
Sukran.
I'll go to the car.
Okay.
Give this to the driver. All three of us will go on a jeep ride, all right?
Okay, sounds good.
Just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Okay, friends.
That's you guys. We're not in that one.
Legs are there, left and right, and I will see you after 10 minutes here. So take your time.
All right, we're going to get on a Jeep ride. We're heading to the Jeep. Getting in, right, Robin?
You need a photo together?
Sure.
All right, so we're on the back of this Jeep. I don't know what this is going to be like, but we'll find out. But we're driving around in the back of this Jeep, no seat belts or anything like that, so it's a little different than being back home.
It's the back of a pickup truck.
Well, they call it a Jeep.
He wrote a book. The title of the book was The 7 Pillars of Wisdom.
What you're seeing there is the 7 Pillars of Wisdom. So the movie The Martian with Matt Damon was actually filmed here because some of this terrain looks a lot like Mars if you look around. Anyway, this is the city of Wadi Rum. So we're leaving the Jeep for a second. We're going to take a little walk up the sand dunes here. We made it to the top of the dune. It's our Jeep way down there. So what was the name of that plant?
It was called Ajram.
Adram.
Ajram, yeah.
And it can clean your hands.
It can clean your hand, yeah.
So the people out here are called the Bedouins, and they're nomads. So those symbols up there are like camels, and they've been up there since like 10,000 BC. Hey camels. You guys are the little camels. You look kind of big to me. People actually take camel rides. Those are descriptions up close. So 10,000 years ago, 10,000 BC, so 12,000 years ago. Take a look at those huts over there. These were brought by the Americans, and it was for movies, so the actors put these here, and now they rent them out. But basically, they have bathrooms and they have air conditioning and everything else. And then what they do, because they want to look at the stars at night, they have curtains up there, and those curtains go away when they stargaze and have the nice view. So back here is where Lawrence of Arabia lived.
So this is basically an inscription of Lawrence of Arabia. I mean, he led the Arab Bedouin tribes in order to get off the Ottoman Turks' influence in the area. He wanted basically to help them get liberated. They had a few battles here in Wadi Rum and another major battle in Aqaba, which the Turks lost. And eventually they moved back to the north, to Amman, and eventually Damascus, and all the way to their headquarters in Istanbul.
You can see that, but out here in the middle of the desert is a volleyball net. That's the city of DC. So this train is actually very international. It goes from Turkey all the way through to Saudi Arabia, through Jordan. So it's a pretty international train, but this has been blown up and not used for years. Drive to Petra. There's a couple of camels out here on the road. See you later, guys. We gotta go. Check out this nice view of Petra. Just want to get some of that sound. I guess it's time to pray now. This is our first dinner in Petra, and we found a way to make it vegan. So Robin, what do you think?
It'll be interesting. We'll show it to you.
What do you think, Robin?
Very good.
All right, we're heading to Petra. The one thing about over here is wherever you go, there's a market. So if you like buying stuff, which I don't, but if you do like buying stuff, there's always gonna be a market when you're over here. One thing too is yesterday I forgot my hat, burned myself a little bit. So today I made sure I brought my hat and put on a lot of suntan lotion. It's gonna be very hot here. It's gonna get up to about almost in the 90s Fahrenheit. So it's gonna be very, very hot here today.
The majority of it was made by God.
All right, we're on the trail. You see Robin's climbing up the Djinn. You could touch the Djinn box.
In order to filterize the water.
This is pretty cool. It's just carved into the rock there. Yeah. But there's a lot of that here. It's really, really interesting, and it's been carved here thousands of years ago, which is makes it even more awesome. So this elephant-looking rock actually is thought of as looking like a fish, but to us it looks like an elephant.
One of the Novatians up, you can see the camel front legs, back legs, and this is basically the camel. This is basically another one over here. and the story goes on.
This is where they chiseled the wall to make it a little bit wider. Little dog just sitting there in the trough. Not sure what he's doing there. This was a marital ceremony thing, so the bride and groom was standing on each side of that rock. There's just incredible natural colors here. It's amazing. You can see from the people there how big this place is too. I mean, you can see this place is just amazing. So I do highly recommend coming to Petra if you can, and more dams. That's where the Treasury is, so we're gonna go check it out. Remember, that's the building that was in Indiana Jones movie. As you can see, as we walk towards it, it just gets more and more amazing. This is the Treasury. A wide angle version of this thing. But if you remember the Indiana Jones movie, that's what that is. So you can't go in here. There is a wall there, but pretty amazing building. There's a lot of activity here, obviously. So you got that beautiful building right there, and unfortunately they kind of diminish it by putting all these shops in here and tourist things and camel rides. It just kind of really takes away from the beauty of the building here. So Robin is way up on that rock because she doesn't have a fear of heights. I'm gonna zoom in. That's her at the white cap and the blue shirt. There's some other burial places. And this is at the front door. Well, that was awesome, and we're going to continue to go down the trail here and see what else Petra has for us. We're coming up to the theater now. See, these buildings are just unbelievable how they're just carved into the rock like this. You can see the theater right there, so that's where they would sit. Looks almost like a coliseum, actually. This is the theater. Then you come out on this side, and this is the theater.
Let me show you the difference between the Roman influence and the Novatian. The Novatian was just a few steps of here, where the important people in the government used to meet, debate, and discuss the development of the city. When the Romans came here, because of the large number of people, they had to carve basically the hill and make more seating places for the public to enjoy the plays and the drama and the singing festivities and everything.
So if you see up on top of that mountain, you'll see where people are walking in. That's where we're heading to. We're gonna go visit that. So that's where we're heading up, right up there. You can see the people walking up. Ready to climb this thing?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
You ready to climb, Robbie?
To some extent, yeah.
Puppies here on the way up. Fortunately, it's a common thing here. They sell stuff everywhere.
They used Aramaic to write.
Some pretty spectacular views here. We're going to take this trail to the Byzantine Church. Amazing how many old structures are out here. It's just incredible. Two goats just hanging out over here. Little mom and her baby over there. Pretty cute. As you can see, there's just like ruins everywhere here. It's fascinating. All right, so we're heading up to the monastery, and you'll see there's a lot of steps. In fact, over 900 steps, so it's a little bit of a climb.
Sorry?
Oh, that was you, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah, we saw you over there. Very nice.
the ability to talk.
It's been a little bit of a climb, huh?
350.
I just wanted to show you the houses of the dune, made by King Hussein in 1986 to evacuate the majority of them. So they can
way
be
back
hosted.
there.
Yeah, so they can be hosted over there. I mean, even after their evacuation, still they come back. They have their shops. They sell you rocks from around.
Some awesome views up here. We're almost at the monastery. It's right up here. And when I turn, you're gonna see this amazing monastery all the way up on top of this mountain. So this was definitely worth the climb. It's amazing. This is built into the rock. Well, this was awesome, but we're gonna head back down the mountain now. But I highly recommend this place. Awesome view from here.
15 minutes to go.
Almost there. Almost.
Thank you.
Have a good one. I know they do a lot of movies, they do a lot of filming in Atlanta now.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
There's so much going on. It's really awesome.
Old building, and this donkey is going nuts. All right, we're gonna see what's up here. There's these pretty cool columns. A lot of them fell down, obviously.
Yeah, this was the great temple of the Novatians.
Oh, it's a great temple of the Novatians?
Exactly.
Ah.
This area where would people gather. The Romans changed this temple into a church when they converted to Christianity in 333.
So the temple we just saw is actually a Brown University excavation, which is in the United States. Kind of cool. That's another view of that up there. On the way back to the city. This is very cool though. So that city in front of us is Madaba.
Yeah.
And we are gonna go visit.
So we are entering basically the old town. We are at Madaba. This is one of the old churches.
We're gonna go visit this church. This is a mosaic map of the Holy Land.
It was open to the public, so they used to step on it.
So it got a little damaged. This was actually made in 564, so many years ago. All right, we're gonna go see Mount Nebo now. March 21st, there's a little hole up there. The sun will shine through that and actually reflect off the sun on the bottom here. It's pretty cool. But this is a memorial for Pope John Paul II because he visited here. Really nice old mosaics here. It's one big round rock. So where that really big tree is, way back there, if you could see it, maybe I'll zoom in, that one, you could see that's where Moses' spring was. So this represents Moses' staff turning into a snake back in the biblical story. So this is where Moses stood. It's a little hazy out, but this is where Moses stood and looked over the promised land. So what you see in front of you is the promised land. This church is called the Six Churches, and there's a lot of mosaics here, so I'm going to show you that. The church is also the memorial to Moses. You can see on the sign here. So Pope John Paul actually planted this olive tree. So we're at the Mosaic Workshop right now. Hi, nice to meet you.
So my friends, you are welcome in Jordan. Also you are welcome. You are welcome in Jordan. Also you are welcome in our place. So this is the finished one. You can feel it. You see how it's smoother.
What's awesome here is that you can find vegan options everywhere. So we're eating vegan right now, right guys?
Yes, we are. This is our first time and we're gonna enjoy it. Tomorrow the holy month of Ramadan starts, so we fast between sunrise and sunset, and that's a long time. So vegan will help us out.
Exactly.
And this is the baladi plate. It's cucumber, tomato, lettuce, the salad. And the dressing is walnuts, basil, olive oil, the 2 slices of tomato fried with olive oil, and it has thyme leaves. And this is fermented baby eggplant stuffed with walnuts and red pepper.
This is someone's house. So some of these houses are as big as palaces here.
Exactly. Look at that one too.
There's another one right here. All right, we are at downtown Amman. Now we're in the gold market part. This is pretty crazy here. There's a huge market. A lot of people buying a lot of stuff.
Sweets shop here in Amman.
So this is the oldest and most famous falafel shop and hummus shop in Amman, Jordan. You can kind of see it. Pretty awesome. If you look at the pictures of all the famous people that have been here too. Wow, that's how you cook it. Nice, thanks. Hi.
So we used to climb up these stairs when we were kids.
Yeah.
To go all the way upstairs to the shoe shop, which my father owned.
Ah.
Yeah. It reminds me of my mom too, because we used to walk here as I was a kid.
So you notice that they do pray here a lot, and you can hear the prayer going on right now in the background as we're just walking down the street. That's right over here.
Whenever you read the word
There's a lot of ruins here, a lot of excavations, a lot of rehabilitations, a lot of that stuff going on because this stuff is so old. See this? This is from the 2nd century, so it's years old. Well, it's pretty crazy how old some of this stuff is here. It's a pretty amazing town. Behind me is the Roman Amphitheater. That's a wrap. We're out of Jordan now and we are heading to Egypt, so you can watch that video when that one comes out. And if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and that way YouTube knows to push it out to other people who can benefit from it. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell notification, and that way you'll be notified every time I put out a healthy living video. And if you know anybody who can use healthy living videos like this one, make sure you share the video and the channel with them so they can join in all the fun. And for more tips on how to live a happier, healthier life, 2 videos are going to pop up any moment, and you can click on any of those videos and you can continue your happy, healthy living journey. And I'll see you next time.